Hello, Glenn here. Today I wanted to talk to you about using filters in Excel. I have a couple spreadsheets we'll be working with. First one has to do with Giant Sequoia. The second one is just a information dump of some region units in RMS that I sent out. A lot of times when you get a spreadsheet from somebody else, or if you generate it yourself, it may not be very well formatted at the top here, the column widths and such. So first thing that we want to do is select the whole spreadsheet and then double click between any of these letters to make the column widths go to the width of the data. Once that's done, we have all of our data selected that we care about. We can just click on the Data tab to apply a filter. Now, what a filter does is it allows you to limit what you see. So, we have different columns. You have THP number. You could look at a specific THP, or you could look at spring versus fall, or you could look at certain dates, ranges of dates in the data, or blanks. You'll see what I mean here when I click the filter button. So when I do this, you get a little drop-down arrow, and then I can click on the drop-down arrow in here, and if I want to just look at a specific THP or emergency, like let's look at Chopper's Choice in Bragdon, it's just going to show me the units for those. And then if I further wanted to limit it down, maybe just look at Sonora, I can apply these filters in conjunction with each other. When you click on the down arrow to show you that there's a filter being applied, it puts the little funnel icon by the drop down arrow there. So to get back to where we were, you can click Select All, and that'll bring all the data back. When you have a column of sort of non-unique or actually unique data values, filters aren't as effective. So acres here, pretty much all the acres are quite a bit different. A filter's not going to provide you with a lot of advantage here because you have pretty much every data value in the whole column represented. But over here, this one for example, there's only 3 of them. So if you just wanted to look at 16-3, so they're pretty handy. And then if we wanted to just look at a specific district, say Lassen, we just uncheck, just deselect all, and then click that, and now we're looking at all the units where 16-3 are supposed to be planted. So that's one spreadsheet. Another spreadsheet that people commonly work in, at least in the region side of things, is the region data export. And what I like to do here is you got to do a little bit of cleanup work. I get rid of these top 3 lines, just right click and delete them. And then I like to get rid of all the boxes. So you click here on the Home tab, then click on the borders, and just pick no border. I have the range of data selected that I care about, so now I go again back to the Data tab, click on the filter icon, and now I can filter by all these different columns. So I have all these different counties. If I wanted to just see what was in Siskiyou County, I can just check that, and now I'm looking at all the units that I happen to send out, and this was completely random. I didn't pick specific things for specific reasons. I just picked a lot of units at random from all the districts. It just lets you filter things down, so we could further filter this by, say, THP or fire name, and we could pick the East Buck THP, which incidentally I think I wrote back when I was on the Mount Shasta district. But I think you get the point with filters. If you have any questions, you can feel free to contact myself or Dan Ball here, and we can help you with questions about Excel or GIS or RMS, IMS, whatever you think you need help with. Okay, I will talk to you soon.